This is gonna be good. Your wife accidentally threw out your collection of rare popster cards. We're gonna find them. As we sift through the trash, you'll find valuable items. And we've got some work to do. We have a shopping cart, a swimming pool, a doghouse. This is where we get our energy back. We have a magical dumpster that looks very hungry. I can't wait to feed this thing. I guess my long lost valuable cards are somewhere in here, so we're gonna sift through it. I think I need to fill up my bag. Then once it's full, we throw the bag into the trash can. Got it. Did that work? I got $45. Do I have to click something? I'm not sure that worked, but my objective right now is to fill a few bags. Mostly going to be on pizza like in real life. There's a paperclip. I've taken a valuable item, take it to the warehouse and sell it through the terminal. Is this my warehouse? Where's the terminal? This? Yeah, sell valuable upgrades. Big leg spike. Wow. Do I throw it at it? What? Oh yeah, I do. Okay, so there's $150. Great. Upgrades? There's a gold play button. Wow, look at that. It's so shiny. Yeah, I think that's a valuable item. We're going to go ahead and pull that right out and toss it in. What are those worth? $50. Sounds about right. As I was saying, I wanted to feed my little dumpster friend. Does that work? Yeah, I think that works. I guess we're moving the garbage so we can sift through the valuables manually. Do you see it? It's like an I Spy game. There's one of these. It's an airplane crocodile. I know it's supposed to be finding cards, but I'm getting really distracted by everything ever. There's another 75. My energy is at 0. Drink some beer. Okay, if you insist. And energy is back. Or do we need to actually drink it? Oh, there is my energy is back. Well, my quest for now is still to fill a few bags, so I'm simply going to do that. I found another valuable item accidentally. It's a Bitcoin hard drive. Probably worth a lot more than it looks. Yeah, that was real valuable. And we're out of energy again, so we got to buy another one of those. Drink it up. I'm just going to buy another one of those straight away. I assume that's costing a little bit of money because I only have $159 suddenly. How do we... Do I really just throw it at him? Is it that easy? I found another valuable item. Some kind of fish. We'll throw it there. Wait, we missed. Get in there. Wait, why is it not taking... The warehouse is overflowing. Do I need to... Oh, I need to sell them. Of course I do. That's now done. We've taken an influx of cash. That was worth $175. I think I gotta fill the whole thing before I'm allowed to sell. And our garbage bags just get tossed at that idiot and poofed away. Just like that. The task remains fill a few more bags, and that's exactly what we're going to do. I want some upgrades to make this process a little quicker. There you go, stupid. This looks more valuable. It's a bonk bat. Throw it at the thing, and more money. Running low on energy, we're going to buy one of those. That did actually cost probably $20. I didn't see the exact amount, but it wasn't cheap. I love how we just have a giant pile of garbage we got to dig right into. We got to upgrade our computer skills next. In order to do that, we got to look at the desk. I'm not sure anything here is upgrading my computer skills unless these all count. We're going to take power, so we're going to double our capacity. We're maybe going to increase our energy, so we can pick for longer than our beer capacity as well, so we get energy back faster. No, we almost didn't have enough. We're actually at minus $5. Not enough energy. Okay, get a drink the beer. Now we'll start making some money again. Oh, we also have a valuable item. We're going to go ahead and toss that in. And we're going to sell all these if we can. There's $400. And then we'll get right back to work. We're going to be able to fill up twice as many items in here. Is that another play button? Okay, we need to feed him as well. Get in there. I think, yep, it's another play button. We'll throw that in for passing, what is that, 10 million? No, it's just 1 million, like a real play button. We're running out of energy again. We're going to feed him half. We're going to buy 2 of those and drink them up. There's a big yellow thing right there. That's another one of these. I could just fish out the valuable items, cherry pick those. It's a little bit tempting to do that, but we're making money pretty quickly either way. I'm getting annoyed by how quickly my energy runs out though. I'm also getting a little annoyed how quickly I'm finding valuable items. I keep having to run back here. We'll sell those and then we're going to get some upgrades. We get a bigger capacity garbage bag for 300. Actually sounds kind of nice. Storage. Do we want bigger storage? I don't really care about that yet, so we're not going to worry about it. We will buy another beer, get some energy back, and get right back to work. No matter how much I take out of this, it feels like the pile doesn't move, but it's a really big pile. Wait, what did we just get? A new valuable item. Go in there. Yep, just like that. Didn't even see what it was. That looks like a valuable item. What is this? I don't know what this is. It looks mean. Get in there. There's a lot of piles of garbage potentially. Oh wait, there's another dumpster over there. Way out here towards the back. $3,500 to open this. I don't think we can activate these garbage piles yet anyway. Anyways, right back to work. We're going to move all of this, trying not to pick up any valuables. Bag goes in. What do we get for those now? $75. My energy is just always out. Really want more capacity. That's probably going to be the next thing I buy. We got another valuable as well. Get in there. While I'm at it, I eyeballed this adorable thing. That's going to get sold immediately. And I think that's another play button. These are easy to find because they're glowing gold. Okay, we're going to sell everything we got. And then we're going to sell this as well if we can. Definitely more energy overall. We got to drink a lot of these now to get our energy back. I guess I could just buy a whole bunch at once. I really probably should buy a few more of those because they don't really take up any space. And it seems we can go into the negatives. Into the bin you go with that and back to work. I should take advantage of being so close to the bin too. This is the easiest mining we'll ever do. Basically already out of energy again, so I gotta buy more. I really should be trying to cherry pick the good items. They're not that hard to find once you know what you're looking for. It is a bit annoying to have to carry them over to the thing again and again. There's a yellow, whatever this is. That's going to go in as well. Eventually we'll find something incredibly valuable. I see something silver down there. Is that one of the missing cards? We'll take a look at that real quick. Throwing that in. Wait, what is this? I'm sure these are all a reference to something. I've never left my house in my life, so I don't know what anything is. We did take $300 for that. Now, I'm sure there was another play button. That's some more easy money. I thought I saw a baseball bat or something in there too. Basically, we got to look for glowy yellow things. That's more easy money. We're back up to $824 already. And every time we throw a bag of garbage, it is worth $75. There is also a valuable Steam Deck or Switch thing here. I think there's another one of these. Not sure why everyone's throwing these out, but it's to my advantage. And a broken baseball bat. That could get sold. $13.54. I don't know if I want to increase the beer. The power could be good just for more capacity. The garbage bag needs more capacity too, though. Hopefully I can just really load this thing up and sell a whole bunch at once. Yeah, that's a little bit better. We can really move some stuff now. Then the happier dumpster. Over $100 now per garbage bag, which is much better. I'm just going to load up on beer. Whoops. As much as I can. Take these all inside me. In fact, a few more on top of that. We got to make this whole pile disappear. So now we have 13 only. Not like more than that, but that should be enough to move some garbage. I found there's like several valuables right there, so I got to run back and forth. Should probably unlock the dog. Does the dog help? Costs $1,000. I'm sure the dog will do good things for us. There's also a Bitcoin thing that fell to the bottom. That's probably worth a lot more than what it says. Then there was two more things. There's also the paperclip again right there, like a treasure hunt. And another one of these things. The warehouse is overflowing. Yes, whatever will we do with such a problem? Do we get that last one sold? Nope, it's wedged in there. $664, just like that. Make that $769 plus whatever we can put in this bag. I definitely want to buy the dog. It's only $1,000, so we're almost there. There's some valuable items emerging again, so we'll probably fill up the warehouse again. Okay, one more cleanup of a garbage bag, and then we'll take some valuables over. We're also going to buy the dog to see how that works. One dog, please. $1,000. Do we... I heard a sound. Do we need to buy the doghouse first? We actually might. I guess that makes sense. If you gotta buy a dog, you gotta have somewhere for it to live. Even though it's got piles of garbage it can tunnel right into. Luckily, a $300 doghouse won't take long to afford when I got a pile of garbage to sort through. Okay, one doghouse coming up. Yeah, there's the dog. What do you do? $30 for what? Hold to buy. Okay. Is that it? Do you not actually do anything? Wait, I think I've activated him. I think he's gonna go in there and find stuff. Oh yeah, he actually did. He went in and pulled out one of those little dolls. Now I take that. Okay, cool. The dog will just find me the valuables. Well, that will make it a little easier. I'd prefer if they could take it straight to the thing themselves. But this is still easier. You're barking about something. What's up here? Yeah, there's probably lots of valuables. Oh, he had it in his mouth. Didn't realize. I thought he was just barking at the top of the pile saying there's something buried here. And he's gone back to sitting there. Well, he's worth it just for the sake of his waking tail. Other than that, not that useful. The dumpster doesn't sound very healthy. I guess I am force feeding him garbage, so that's not a great surprise. I gotta get in the habit of, once I go like this, we fill up the bag fairly quickly. Once it's full, we toss the bag in the bin, then drink a beer right away. Otherwise our energy runs out and I get annoyed. Found another pocket of valuables. There's a baseball bat, there's a play button, all sorts of things that are gonna make us all sorts of money. In fact, we're gonna sell right now $400, plus a few more interesting valuables. This is a new one. A valuable, some kind of green onion. I'm not sure what that was, but it was really expensive. And you just know that the good stuff's going to be buried way in there. But if you're really good, you can actually fish stuff out of there like a surgeon. I'm a garbage surgeon. The physics really do matter too, because like as we're going, everything's just raining down still, so it's really hard. You can't like make a tunnel. Everything's going to slide down and replace it. There's also one of these, a little fish. And one of the mouse things, another 275. Look at the money piling up suddenly. I see another, what is this? Oh, it's an airplane again. They look so different when they're way in there. There's also a paperclip there. Might as well grab that. Otherwise, she's just going to stare at me until I touch it anyway. Since I have almost $2,000, I'm going to buy, yeah, a few more of those. I bought so many, the game is actually mad at me for it. That was $300 in beer. We're making such a mess. I just really want to get in there though. I know the good stuff's hiding in there on me. We actually have to go through a lot of beer to get in here. So progress is not as quick as you'd think. There's a whole bunch of valuables in the pocket in front of me. So I'm going to go ahead and fish all those out. We're going to make some money. I don't know if this pocket is supposed to be here as like a boost, but there's a ton of value sitting right here. I think this is the last one this place can take. Yeah, it's overflowing $500. We have almost 3 grand. I'm assuming the cart is for the valuable items. Like you fill up the cart, then you wheel it back and unload it. If that's as slow as I think it is, I'm not going to upgrade it, but we'll try it before we make that decision. I want more power. I think we're going to move more stuff that way, and then maybe bigger garbage bags. Now we can really load this thing up quick and throw it in for even more money. How much is that? $135. We earned a beer. Speaking of beers, we're going to need more. Another pocket of valuables right in front of us. We're out of energy. We're going to throw that in while we drink. But at $135 per bag, we'll make a lot of money. Another bag in. We're back up to $1,000. And we got more valuables. Can I just see how this is supposed to work? Okay. Do I need to like buy the cart before I'm able to use it? It doesn't. It's stuck. Okay, I'm not going to use the cart. I can walk the 10 steps I need to step to be able to throw stuff out properly. The warehouse is overflowing, but there's $775. It feels like the items are getting more valuable as we go. But that could just be my imagination, because I haven't been paying attention to the price at all. I just know we make numbers get bigger. The baseball bat, $675 to $825, is $150. That gives us $2,300 in total again. I think I want to increase the beer. That's going to be a 50% increase to how good it is. And it's getting annoying how often I have to drink those, so if I could cut the number of those down, we'd be making much faster progress. Another Bitcoin doodad into the thing, and then right back to our tunnel of garbage. Now at least when we drink a beer, it does give us almost our full energy back. So if we upgrade the beer one more time, 1 beer equals 1 full energy bar. And for $2,000, let's try exactly that. Beer again, 45 to 60. It doesn't take long to deplete the energy. Like we tear through our energy bar. That goes in, $135. 1 beer takes us all the way full. And the more bad stuff we take out of the pile, the more good stuff we're left with. Until eventually it's only a pile of valuables left. Right in front of us there is actually a lot of valuables again. Another bag, another $135, 919 total. And that's one step closer to the billions we need. I'm not actually worried about finding the thing we lost, I'm just enjoying picking up the garbage. And of course selling everything for value. The walking part is getting annoying, but these yellow fish things have been quite valuable. There's a few more of them sitting right here for the taking. The warehouse is overflowing, $675, and we're just going to go grab more. I'm pretty sure I can get another warehouse full of valuables right here. Another 5, another $625. And there's still more. I just got to mouse over the center and we get it all. Oh, the warehouse is overflowing. I went to throw a play button in and it didn't accept it. So we'll try that again. I'm trying to cherry pick the good of the good items now, but they're getting harder to find suddenly. But I did see there's another one of these. There's an airplane. I think there's a paperclip right there somewhere. Also, we need to do better on my collection. Haven't found a single part of that yet. Another $625 though. The next bit was $825. That's gonna put us over 4 grand, so that means new upgrades. Let's take a bigger garbage bag capacity and more power. Then we'll put that to work. Garbage bags will be worth even more. We'll be fitting even more garbage into each and every one of these, and the garbage can will be happier. That was $165. And right back into the pile of garbage we go. We gotta find some good treasure in here somewhere. These little things are the hardest to find because they blend in with so much of the other garbage. But I found another pocket of the good stuff. So once I clear up some more of the garbage from around it, we'll be able to load it up nice and quick. And we're starting to reveal the valuables at least. Okay, 1 more bag in for idiot. Now we're going to take some more loads of the valuables over to the thing. There's 2 paper clips on the ground. I think these can be worth a lot. Yeah, that one was worth, I forgot how much the first thing was worth, but they're valuable. We seem to get $775-ish every time before the warehouse overflows, and that is plenty of money for us. The warehouse is overflowing. It's only $400 this time. We had some garbage tier items in here. But we got another paperclip. These vary because one of these was definitely worth $300. So the valuable items do vary, even if they're the same thing. 1 more paperclip. The warehouse is actually overflowing before that. So we'll take that $600, find our long lost paperclip that I think just evaporated. Well, that's my donation. We have almost 3 grand once again. That took no time at all to make. And we're digging quite a canyon through the middle of this thing. Like we're actually forming a hole. Another full bag, over $4,000. It's great that we're getting closer and closer to $200 per bag. That really actually is adding a lot of income. But we're going to need more upgrade. The garbage bag capacity does keep annoying me, so we're going to upgrade that and also more energy. It's just getting really annoying how quickly the bag like fills up and then I got to turn around and empty it again. This time we can just do that. We'll put our energy back. The beer isn't quite filling our energy entirely, but that's okay. It's still a very efficient system we got going on. And with the amount of garbage we can fit in one of these bags, it's not even properly full, but we'll take that away. Basically, we can touch $200. Ran out of beer again already. We spend so much money on beer. Is there actually a card buried somewhere in here? I assume there is. There's like one single card in this whole pile. Eventually we'll find it. Since the card upgrade is only $800, I'm going to try that. I'm going to see if that loosened it up. Yeah, it didn't seem to have, wait. Yeah, so the card, maybe it only sticks to the paths. At which point, I don't know if it's that helpful. Maybe it is. It sticks to the path, so I might as well just run this stuff in there manually. So, lesson learned. That fish I just tossed in there, I think was worth a fortune. That seemed like a lot of money. It's already up to $500. Warehouse is overflowing. We got a thing stuck right here, so we're going to toss that in right away. We might as well just sell it right away. And we're going to pick up some more garbage again. We got to go back and forth. Pretty sure this bird right here is something we haven't seen before. That's an entirely new piece. Pretty sure you found a bird. Take it to the nest. Oh, yeah, I was looking at the bird's nest earlier. I wasn't sure what they were. I thought they were for decoration. There you go. Hold to throw. Yeah, get in there. It didn't work. Wait, yeah, it did. Do the birds help me in any capacity? It's a great tip. Okay. I am really glad there is some more unique stuff to find in here, though. Our canyon is almost all the way through the middle of Garbage Mountain. I found another play button. I think I just also found a phone. I don't think we've seen one of those before. Suddenly we're finding new stuff because there's another one here. And I'm okay with that. Some new visuals is perfectly fine by me. The warehouse is overflowing 5 at a time. You get in there, you little weirdo, and sold. Can we throw the bag from all the way over here? Yep, we sure can. Nope, we sure can't. We probably can. You just got to actually hit the garbage can. And we're out of beer already. I want like a beer dispenser. Just hook that thing into my veins and give me a hose. And more collectibles. Another $500 for all those items. That puts us back to nearly $3,000. Let's take more power. I think that just means we put more items in the bag faster. Like a bunch at a time, perhaps. That way we can really just fill up the bags even quicker. Get this mountain of stuff gone faster. I need more energy to properly keep up with everything. But all things in time. Sometimes you just gotta enjoy the process. And we know there's some valuables hiding somewhere in here. Maybe if we upgrade the dog, you can find some of the rarer of this stuff. I'm gonna sell this now at $325 before I come back and the machine yells at me anyway. We're learning as we go. Another $400 in assorted crap, but why stop there where we can just keep shoveling it in the machine? We made almost $3,000 again already. My tunnel is almost all the way through now, and there's a lot of valuables here again. More beer? For a bit of a change of scenery, we're going to approach this on the backside for a second. Even though it's going to maybe be a little bit harder to get that in. Yeah, as long as you get it close, it seems to be pretty happy. I accidentally picked up this adorable thing, so I got to carry it all the way back. Okay, I got another one accidentally. I'm just going to leave it over there where I can grab that later. Okay, my garbage bags are not making it in. I think I'm just knocking stuff out of the pile other than that. So I got to stick to the side I know. The pile really is a lot bigger than you think though. Like it doesn't look that big until you have to tear out all the garbage from it. While I'm over here, we're going to sell all of this. I found that missing paperclip from earlier. It was in there somewhere. For 4,070, we're going to get a little bit more energy again. I guess we could get more storage too in here. That was only $500. We'll fill that up fairly quickly anyways, but at least we'll get more money every time we make a sale. I accidentally picked up an airplane, so we're going to go ahead and fill this thing up. 10 items. This is just cleaning up anyway, like look at it all. This paperclip, we'll push it over. It's overflowing. Wasn't the warehouse supposed to be bigger? Well, that was an easy $1,000 plus another $150. I'm going to make garbage bags bigger again for $3,300. We'll fit more and more and more stuff in here. Now a full garbage bag is worth $225. $900 again for the warehouse overflowing. This time we got $1,175. And our canyon is so close to complete. I keep feeling like we're almost there, but this thing caves in on itself almost constantly. Plus, we have to constantly come back for more beer. I can almost see daylight. I think with this we can say we've officially got a canyon straight through the middle of Garbage Mountain. So that feels pretty good. We've achieved something so far. We haven't found what we're looking for, but at least we have a canyon. Yeah, we'll clean up the rest of these items. That should push us well over $4,000. The warehouse is apparently overflowing at only $625, but that's okay. That's $625 more dollars. I fished a few items out of the deep, dark recesses of the pile. There's $825 for that, plus another hopefully $300 or $50. But that gave us nearly $5,000. We're just going to clean up some of the edge of the pile to put us over $5,000, and we're going to upgrade some more. I still feel like our bags are getting full faster than anything, probably because our power went up. This is $3,900 to go another 10 capacity. Bag is in, $255 for a full bag. That's definitely can be worth more than even some of the valuable items. And it's probably faster to just fill up the garbage bag anyway. Gonna have to upgrade our beer at some point too, because drinking a beer now is like 60% of our energy back. It's just an inconvenient, uneven amount. I need more energy and more beer quality at this point. A few more rare items in the thing, which means $1,400 plus a mouse, which is another $100. Okay, I'm going to increase the beer. That's going to go from 60 to 75. Also because I'm really sick of having to constantly come back here and do this. The less times I need to do this, the happier I'll be as a person for the rest of my life. I was just tearing out the pile, according to this pile, and I found another bird. At least I think it's a bird. It seems to be. We're going to take it and put it in one of the nests. You happy down there? This is the barn swallow, which I guess might be a card in itself. I just realized these are for sale. I can, oh, the game doesn't like that. Okay, there's a whole new pile of treasure for us. A valuable item. It's an old tire. What is that worth? The same as other things are. Okay, well, good news. When we run out of that pile, we have a new pile to work on. Here you go. I think I also just saw headphones. There's kitty cat headphones. All right, those are really, really valuable. So I can make a lot of money with this pile, but that is a full-on pile of trash. I can definitely cherry pick some of the items. Like this is a glow in the dark iron for some reason. There's 1125. Can anybody see the card in here? There's got to be at least one in there somewhere. Well, we'll get right back to work on our original pile for now because I want to finish off this. I think there's a card in here, but maybe not actually. Maybe there's not one in every pile. I didn't realize I could also drink a beer while I was sorting. So that's actually a lot quicker if I just go like this. Had I known that sooner, we would be a lot further ahead. But now I go like this, drink the beer more efficiently than that, but you get the idea. No matter what I do, I always need bigger garbage bags. There's just not enough room. Wait, did you see that? Watch what happens when I move this. There, that I think is the card. You found the card, take it to the table and clean. Clean this? Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll give this a clean. That's Zapric. Never reads chat, but raps in the shower. Okay, don't know who that's in reference to, but we got that. Do we get a lot of money for that? Because I feel like it's just sitting there on the board. Is it worth anything? I love how easy it is to find the play buttons because they glow like that. Oh, that wasn't even a play button. It was just a CD or something, whatever this is. Very shiny. Am I seriously looking at what I think I am? I think there's literally another card right here. This is probably where you're supposed to start digging into the pile because it seems obvious when you first walk out. But I think we found 2 cards in like that little bit. Yet I dug all through this and didn't find a single one. Such is my life. We're going to drink our problems away. This is Flarp with a bunch of Pokemon looking things. Screams, oh my god, even when opening a bag of chips. Ultra rare. Energy's okay as long as I can actively drink while I'm doing everything. So I'm not actually going to spend any money on upgrades yet. Power might be my next one anyway. That way I can just fill my bag up even quicker. Then bigger bags and everything. Whatever moves as much trash as fast as possible is what we want. Are there any more surface level cards sitting right here somewhere? The nice thing about this spot too is I can just pick these up and send them in from right here and I'll go pick them up later. There'll be like $10 trillion waiting for me. We'll load up our machine with all of our valuables scattered all about the room. Okay, it's already overflowing, only $850. Didn't get a lot of luck in that one, but it doesn't matter because we got tons of garbage to sell. We're up to $5,239. I'm going to upgrade my power. That's 5 to 6 capacity, so I'm pretty sure we'll fill our garbage bag even faster. But again, that's okay because I can drink beer on the fly and we can absolutely massacre this pile. And if we're getting $255 per bag, we'll actually make a lot of money just in the raw garbage. Like, look at the dent we've already put in this thanks to our new strength and everything and drinking technique. I feel like I should just sit here for like 30 minutes and buy as many of these as I can. Otherwise, we're just going to continually have to come back here every minute anyways. I took 50 beers for now. That should keep me going for at least 3 minutes. And I'm just hoping that's enough to help me find my way into the center of this pile. From what I saw with the other one, if we actually get down here into the center, we should be able to see through most of the pile. So if there are any cards, we'll hopefully just see it. Where else is overflowing? Once again, there's another $1,100 plus 100. So our garbage bag size is going up again. That's a $4,500 upgrade. Now each full bag is going to be worth $285. My caffeine levels have subsided a bit, so I can think a little bit more clearly, and in doing so, I've spotted a bird. We're going to take it to the nest. Good luck. I don't think it's overly happy there. We're going to put it probably in that one. That opened up another spot. This is exactly a rock pigeon. Is that another bird right there? It sure is. We found a bird. That one's going to go there. And another one's opened. This one, in case you're wondering, a Eurasian magpie. I'm trying to peer through the garbage pile to find a card without having to deal with all the garbage. I did find a mug of some kind. Haven't found one of these before. Oh, there's also another bird literally right there. So I got to get to work on some of this. You get in there. That's just a $200 thing. Suddenly I've become a bird collector and I'm just here for it. Common blackbird. There are so many pieces of garbage once you really look. Well, we'll keep going with what we know. Stuffing that all in, drinking some beer along the way, keep going. Once the bag is full, throw it over there, rinse, repeat for hours and hours and hours. Even if the bags don't make it all the way into the garbage can, as long as they get in the ballpark, we can toss them in later. My strategy now has evolved into just sort of thinning out the garbage pile so I can see into it. You don't need to remove all of the garbage to be able to see what's hiding in there. And we can thin it out really quickly at this point, although we still somehow need bigger garbage bags. Really flattening out this garbage pile. So now instead of a garbage pile, I sort of just have a garbage mat. Plus $9,000. Most of which I'm going to have to spend on beer because we're back down to 2 from like 50. So we'll just have to buy ourselves another 50. Plus maybe new upgrade. We're going to make our garbage bags even bigger. That's a $5,100 upgrade. Fairly convinced there's not too much more value down in here, but we'll fill up one more garbage bag on this side to see if there's anything hiding. A full garbage bag is also worth $315. I know I said I was going to do one bag, but we already dove back in. I don't make the rules. The things before seem to have really jumped out at me, like the cards and birds and stuff. Like anything that's out of place really stands out because I've been staring at this for a long time. So I'm like 90% sure there's nothing else in here, but I'm also really worried about leaving something behind. But look how happy our garbage can is. Did that tire just multiply? We'll take a look over on this side for a little bit. We're going to take some tires out because these are a lot of mass to move all at once. The tires seem to have this neat replicating trick, whereas if you take one, a new one will just spawn right in its place. Well, there's another easy $1,600. And you know what? That means I can actually get more power. So we can fill up even quicker. Just got to keep drinking the beer and watching those little lines in the lower left. Once I get close, throw the garbage roughly towards the thing and right back to work again. We can move... What is this? A valuable item. I don't actually know what that is. Is it extra value? That was for $400. It's so exciting when I find something I haven't seen before. There's also philosophy. A philosophy book with a dinosaur on it. You can go in there. That was really valuable. That was a $600 book. I think we're going to try and tear basically straight down into the center of this pile. That we will move as much of its volume as possible, as fast as possible, until we run into an obnoxiously large tire. That's actually okay though, because if I pull this out, this is like 1% of the entire pile in a single item. I see some more of those green posters or yoga mats or whatever they are. I think if I had max strength and max bag size, I could actually do this fairly quickly. Like, I haven't been taking on this pile very long, but I've already made like a giant crater in it. And all that garbage is worth some money for sure. I found a Rule 34 book. I don't know what that means, but get in there. Sort of need to clean up the area a little bit. I don't need any more help from the dog, thank you. I've also realized that from here, I could probably throw items most of the way in, if not all the way in. This one's a wide one, obviously, so it's hard to get. The warehouse is actually already overflowing. $2,300? I'm rich. Plus another $400. Alright, so what can we afford with that? Bigger garbage bags again. 115 max capacity. So I think we could do a lot of damage from up here. Especially if I could just land them all the way in and clean out the mess like this. A full garbage bag at this point at max size is worth $345. Starting to get a pile up of the more valuable items again, so I'm going to have to start throwing some of these in just so they get out of my way. There's a new mug. I don't think we've seen that one before. The warehouse is overflowing already. $2,200. I'm probably actually going to have to make a bigger capacity here because this will finally save me time. Storage, $1,000 worth it. Also more power. While I'm over here, we'll top up on beers again. Alright, well, we're all beered up again. We're going to start to throw some of these pieces in there because this is just really easy money too. There's an eyeball poking out down there. Whoops, I got the philosophy book instead. I wanted that, some kind of mask. I just know that any second now, we're going to remove some of this and there'll be another card or some kind of valuable treasure sitting right here. Also, the bag is filling up definitely quick with all of our strength. I've got a new technique where I just sort of go in circles and we take out a whole bunch of garbage. Our storage room is once again getting full, but $3,500. These ones are definitely worth it. Like another $5,000. We'll get more energy again with that. That should hopefully mean long-term less needing to drink beer as often. And more importantly, buying beer, because that's the part that annoys me. There's so many valuables in this stretch too. Like I basically walk on nothing but valuables. Speaking of which, I'm going to make storage bigger again for $1,500. Or maybe I'm not. I've reloaded and apparently we're at max storage 30. So maybe the upgrade did work before. Whatever the case, I won't complain with that. We should be able to get lots and lots of value in there before we have to walk back and sell it, and then we'll be able to buy lots and lots of upgrades. I was looking down thinking we're getting a long way through this pile, but I didn't realize just how big this pile is. I don't know if it's bigger than the first, but it feels like it. I love pulling the tires out because they free up so much room. Look at that, we have $5,500. We could have hit more, I think, but we're going to cash out right there because we got 10 grand. So I'm going to give myself more energy times 2 with that because the beer is still doing lots for me and I tend to be drinking the beer as I'm grabbing anyway. So that makes sense in my brain. There's also another big tire to pull out of there. It's definitely a big pile of garbage, but we went through it impressively fast. I see another bird. I got so distracted by that, I forgot to drink my energy. Okay, you go in there. Where's my bird? That one can go in that nest. Common blackbird. Do I get a reward? I'm pretty sure that was all the birds because every time we found one previously, it would spawn a new nest. I went to throw a bag in the dumpster that I missed with and I might as well touch this now. Back over 10 grand. Because we might as well get more strength at this point. There's still another upgrade for that. Things are expensive. We'll take more energy too. While we're here, we're going to take some beers. We're going to give ourselves negative $114. What we lack in money, we make up for in garbage. We are rich in trash. And we can definitely move some. Look at the cascade now. I've been assuming this whole time that the good stuff's going to be like buried deep in the center, which I guess wasn't really the case on the first pile, but it's how we're going with this pile. Plus, if I get there into the center, like the majority of the garbage will have been processed already, and then I can go around the perimeter and see into the pile, even though I'm not really sure what I'm looking for anymore. I just spotted something. I was trying to clear up a little path into my canyon thing. I found this guy. I don't think I've seen one of these yet. It's a special item. 550 up to 800, so not worth that much. Probably gonna have to increase the beer power. Oh, there's another one of the peanut things. All right, maybe they're more common. Maybe they're so small they fall to the bottom because I haven't really been getting to the bottom yet. Oh, this is apparently, okay, triangle? Oh, I thought these were garbage the whole time. I didn't realize these were special items too. Oh, there's a lot of these. That's actually annoying. But there are more mugs and peanut guys at the bottom, and that tells me that the smaller items do slip through the gaps to get to the bottom. I got a missing garbage bag over here that was annoying me, so we're going to toss that in. While I'm over here, we should probably stock up on beer and touch this thing again, because I do believe this is full with what I'm seeing here. You need to go in, and you need to go in, but there's 11 grand. We're going to increase energy again and beer at this point. I can just hopefully drink less beer overall. I would love if I didn't have to buy more than another 600 of these. Although if I have it around here, I can sort of touch the machine and collect more or less at the same time. Well, now the beer is giving me a fair bit more energy, and that means I can go just a little bit longer without having to restock. I suppose the reason things keep congregating in the center is because I take all the useless stuff, which leaves only the good stuff, and it keeps rolling downhill into a central location. You just have time to think about these things when you spend hours sifting through the garbage. Got another 5,700 in here, good enough for me. That puts us to 8,700, which means we can get our max strength power. Because while we've done a pretty good number on this, we still got a long ways to go. So hopefully we can fill this garbage bag up quicker than ever. Wow, we do have some strength. The strength is so big it's actually sort of collapsing the pile now, which is probably good. Moved an awful lot of this pile, still haven't found what I'm looking for. Although there is a tire, and that's going to start to destabilize things the more of those I remove. I basically accidentally saved up another $11,259. I'm not even trying to do that. We'll take more energy. There's also a few tires over here. I can throw these really far from here, and that's actually going to allow me to see a little ways into the pile back here. And there's a pile internally that I can yard out of there as well. My search around the perimeter so far has yielded me no results, just more bags of garbage. Whatever this is I haven't seen before. It's like a cockroach, but a screamy face. Those might be more prevalent than I thought, but they're really small, so they're going to sit way down at the bottom. I already see another one right here, but I already lost it again. So yeah, they're just hard to see. Yeah, there's actually a whole bunch of them right here in this particular spot. The warehouse is once again full for $6,700. That puts us up to about 17 grand. And I'm very quickly running out of upgrades that could be of any use. We can get a few more for beer. Speaking of beer, we're going to stock up a little more, but these should go a lot further now. And I want to see the contrast going back to our old pile to see if we're moving stuff a lot quicker than we used to be. It feels pretty similar, but the bag fills up quickly because of our strength. But we can still sift through this one more time, just for memory's sake. Plus, I'm also still worried that I've left stuff behind over here, this useless garbage heap. Gonna go around the perimeter a little more. We found lots of tires over there. And I'm actually thrilled about that. The tires amuse me. We did get another $5,500 in those things, plus another tire. I don't know what to spend money on at this point. More beer. We've definitely destroyed this pile pretty good. I've been looking down the whole time, but I realized some of this stuff probably spawns in up there and is stuck in place until it's interacted upon. So there might actually be something good sitting up here that I just haven't jiggled loose yet. I assume it's all going to be down here eventually, so I keep looking down. I also don't really want to knock all that down because then it feels like I've got even more work to do. It feels endless, like no matter how much I take out of this pile, it's still there. The first pile had 2 cards in it at least. I haven't found a single one in this one yet. but they could obviously just be hard to see still. And what's making this process even more fun is the game keeps developing a few bugs, which means I need to save and reload, and that's eating up precious time. Well, now that I've decimated that pile and almost decimated that pile, I'm legitimately out of time. Like, I just don't physically have more time to dive through this one. I'm not even sure what the point of finding another card at this point is. We have all the upgrades we want. Absolutely roast me in the comments though. Let me know all the things I missed. You guys probably see a bunch of things and I can't see any of it.